Soroka Hospital is the largest medical center in the southern part of Israel. It is also the closest one to the Gaza Strip border. In addition to serving both the Jewish and Bedouin population of Beersheba and its large periphery, known in Israel as the Negev, it also receives patients from the Gaza Strip. The hospital has developed a special reputation among the Palestinian population. Based on word-of-mouth information, the citizens of the Gaza Strip have come to know that the Soroka University Medical Center in Israel can provide for all their needed medical services, and they do their best to get treatment in what would otherwise be considered as enemy territory. But they cannot obtain these medical services by their own initiative. The usual process is that the physician in the Gaza hospital makes contact with the Soroka hospital authorities, or directly with the Israeli head of the ICU, describes the patient's condition, and if there is room in the ward, the patient is admitted into Israeli hands. Over the past 5 years, while the Intifada was at its peak, and suicide bombers were being sent to harm innocent Israeli citizens, the Soroka Intensive Care Unit has treated 2 to 3 Palestinian patients a month on a regular basis. This is Hussan, a 19-year-old electrician from one of Gaza's villages. He is the fourth of 6 sons. According to Hussan's father, he was hit by a car and was admitted to the intensive care unit 4 days ago. He suffers from a severe brain injury and a bone fracture and has already undergone brain surgery here. Although still unconscious, his situation has greatly improved and he will be transferred to another department for further treatment.
And why is he here and is not being treated in Gaza? They sent us from there here. They said here is better than there.
They do have intensive care units in Gaza Strip, but the resources are quite limited, so yes, we have the advantage to better medicine and better equipment and better subspecialties which they don't have in Gaza Strip.
The contact starts with a phone call. Thereafter, we ask them to send us a fax as to the condition in which the patient is, and then we are transferring the entire material to the representatives of our government in the border so that they can verify that there are no security problems with the patient they wish to refer.
Another patient that is being treated in the ICU was injured by the Israeli army while participating in hostile activities against Israel.
He was shot in many areas of his body, including his lungs, his abdomen, his limbs. He was operated a few times and he's still in critical condition.
For security reasons, we were not granted permission to film him.
This patient, when he leaves the hospital, is he going back home?
He is under the supervision of the army. They are still keeping an eye on him. So I think that if everything will be okay with his health situation, I think that he is going to be sent to the army and then they will decide what they are going to do with him.
Who pays for the treatment?
Well, in most cases, the Palestinian Authority sends some commitment to pay for the fees of the hospitalization and for the services provided here. However, there are other cases in which we don't get any payment and it is out-of-pocket money from the hospital.
This is the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit. It serves pediatric patients from all over Israel. It also treats patients from the Gaza Strip.
During the last years, we got here dozens of children with different diseases, and of course with children, wounded children with different kind of injuries.
5-year-old Uday is one example. Uday was among those near the car blast which occurred during the armed Hamas parade in the Jabalia refugee camp in mid-September.
According to the mother, he was severely injured and everything thought that he was dead. So he was not taken immediately to the hospital. Only after 3 hours they saw that he is moving his hands And then they took him to the hospital and started treatment.
What's the name of your boy?
عدي حسن الجمال.
What happened to him?
He walked in the street. The car bomb. Hospital in Israel, big than hospital in Gaza. Machine very good, doctor very good. My family happy, very happy, because we go to Israel to hospital.
He is better now. You realize it, that he is better now, yes?
Good.
You open the eyes, you make contact, because when he came to the unit, he was severely comatose, yes?
Yeah.
He did not react at all. So we hope that he will be okay.
Do you think there can be peace between Israel and Palestinians?
Yes, I do.
Were there any other special cases that could have ended differently had they not arrived to this hospital?
Well, you know, always the delicate cases, that children that came to our unit when they were injured after being involved in some terrorist activity against Israel. So we had, for example, the boy that was injured when he helped his father to prepare a bomb. As a rule, we treat all patients on equal basis, unrelated to, of course, gender, religion, nationality, and race.
The staff and administration of the Soroka Hospital still bear memories of one particular Palestinian patient who decided to take full advantage of the doctor's oath to treat all equally.
This was a female patient who suffered from very severe burns, and she was admitted on the regular basis to our Department of Plastic Surgery, and there was a hazard of her dying because of severe infection. She got skin transplants, and after quite a long hospitalization she was sent back to the Gaza Strip. About 1 month later, she was asked to come to the outpatient clinics, and we were very disappointed to find out that she was carrying or wearing some explosives on her body with the intention to cause harm and sorrow in Israel.
I must ask you, Professor, how do you feel when you have to treat someone who was injured because he wanted to kill Israelis?
I will tell you something, and it is really, honestly, when I put this white coat and I act as a physician, then I am not political. I don't think about the problem. I don't think about social problems. I just only act as a doctor and try to help the patients. Then, in the evening, in my own home, I have sometimes my own ideas, but I never regret it helping to any patients, any wound, especially pediatric patients who suffered.